Am I the asshole for telling a friend that I didn't need a college degree to make 6 figures to find a partner? My friend and I were having dinner and she was venting about the current dating climate. We've had this conversation numerous times. I always maintained the stance that I believe she has 2 major issues that get in the way of her dating success. One is her location. She lives in a transient city. It's not really the type of place that people settle down in. I believe the second issue is that she has a set of standards that don't really make sense. She refuses to date anyone that doesn't have a college degree, isn't making 6 figures, can't have kids, can't have been married before. Those 4 things, especially the salary requirements, coupled with her living in a transient city, make it kind of hard to find someone IMO. So during dinner she says, "It's crazy how I, college graduate with a 6-figure income, can't find someone on my level interested in a long-term romantic relationship." I replied, "I mean, what does your education and income have to do with anything? I'm married and I didn't graduate from college. I also didn't start making 6 figures until after I got married. Neither of those things say anything about the type of partner someone will be." She said, "Wow. Asshole move. It's different for you because you get whatever you want because you're pretty." She then goes on a tirade about how I get everything in life handed to me because of my looks and special interests. I was stunned, speechless. I finally replied, "So you think I landed my career and husband because I'm conventionally attractive and artistic?" She said, "Well, yeah, to put it simply. If you're gonna be an asshole, I'll be one right back." I paid for dinner and left. 2 of our mutual friends texted me saying I need to apologize because it's hard being single and I was being insensitive. So, was I the asshole? Edit to add: the location is Las Vegas, Nevada. Update. I spoke with my friend. I apologized for hurting her feelings and said my intention wasn't to hurt her. She told me that it was okay because she thinks I have undiagnosed autism. She said that's the only reason I could have said what I said and not see the harm in it. I just told her she's right and that I hope she can find what she's looking for. Yeah, me and her are fucking done. How odd that she deserves an apology for an insensitive comment, but you don't deserve one when she made a comment about how you got everything because of your looks. She dismissed you, all your hard work, all your effort, all your milestones based on your appearance. This is not a friend. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Gee, I wonder why she's single. Definitely a justified asshole after she just reduced all your successes in life to being pretty. Can't say that level of pettiness is a sought for quality in friendship or romance. Not the asshole. By the way, you will always be the R for speaking the truth when the person you're speaking to hides behind a veil. They don't want to hear or see anything for what it really is. What is a transient city? All I can think of would be Vegas. I mean, it was rude. But do you genuinely believe your life hasn't been dictated by pretty privilege? Privilege is invisible to the people with it after all. That's how it works. Consider a person who was born rich and giving advice to a poorer person. Just stop getting Starbucks and avocado toast and you can own a house like me. Yeah, she slung mud too. But honestly, I feel like her side is more warranted. Not to nitpick, but conventionally attractive people actually do get higher paying jobs more frequently than not attractive. So she kind of has a point. So with that being said, She's still tar. BTA. No woman should have to lower her standards and for you to suggest that to her. Yikes. So she retaliated. She's not wrong to have some pretty basic standards that she herself lives up to. Around 30. Not divorced. No kids. And 6 fig with college degree isn't an unusual elusive person to find in a major city. You are wrong to judge her for wanting a similarly educated and salaried person. She was an asshole in her response, saying you only got what you have because of your looks. Y'all need to apologize to each other and call it a day. Not the asshole. I had a friend like that when I was 30. Her demands are pretty much a guarantee that she'll never find anyone who meets all these criteria. What you said to her was fair and not mean or insensitive or especially an asshole move. If this is how she reacts to hearing something other than what she wants to hear, well, then, good luck with all that. You certainly don't owe anyone an apology just because they are unhappy with where they positioned themselves in their life and take it out on you while falsely claiming that you started it. I know of a woman who is in her mid-40s and single. She is very fit and quite attractive. Her criteria for dating: super handsome, tall, no older than 35, into CrossFit, has money, no kids, has to be from a certain country that she does not live in, likes the accent, and vegan. She had no problem finding younger athletic dudes for a hookup, but she constantly bewails her inability to find a life partner. Info: what's a transient city? If you're comfortable with it. Can you say the city specifically? Okay, this is more a curiosity than anything. I know of cities where there are a lot of transplants. But the idea that a city would be full of people just passing through is a bit foreign to me. I would have let the friend's comments slide. She can have whatever standards she likes and live with the results. I'm pretty sure this is a repost. Her standards aren't that unrealistic. Is it really rare for a college-educated person to be making 6 figures by age 30? She shouldn't have undermined your accomplishments. But as someone who's never dated as an adult, you could try to be more sympathetic. You attacked her first. You should have just told her you were sorry she is having trouble and try to help her strategize. Dig deeper and ask her why those things are so important and explain why she should consider being more open. You met your husband in high school, so you have zero clue what it's like being single at 30. Dating is an entirely different ballgame. Honestly, pretty privilege is very real and it's important to own it and be kind about the reality of it. Dating in Vegas is super hard. That's real. It's hard to leave a good career to go elsewhere for that though. She felt attacked and clipped back. I don't think she was asking for advice. Just an ear from a friend, which is valid. You felt attacked and clipped back. Neither of you communicated well and you could both be more empathetic. Hers was a low blow, but people in relationships forget how hard dating can be. From your comments, it sounds like you have not spent much time in the dating scene, since it sounds like you married your high school sweetheart. She was just venting her frustration about it and has a right to have high standards. You were not sympathetic and understanding at all, so I can see how she got frustrated. She's allowed to want a partner at her SES level and to be frustrated at her difficulty finding it. Making her comments that weren't about you was an R move. Her diminishing your accomplishments was also an R move.